What's up, guys? It's Matthew back, and we are back with another episode of the Best Zombies map. Today we have number 13. We have Shadows of Evil versus Nacht. Now, Shadows of Evil beat 5 in the last episode for the title to go against Nacht. Just one quick thing I'm going to say. Sorry for my Nacht gameplay with the top and bottom. I messed it up a little bit. I'm sorry about that. And yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first category is gameplay. Now I feel like Nacht, probably everyone feels this way. Nacht is a very, very simple map. You have really, it's just sort of you kick back, just kill some zombies. Just an old school fun game to play by yourself with your friends. Just a fun game. Just a fun game mode. Nothing too crazy happening. Shadows, of course, you have the whole ritual system with the Pack-a-Punch, and you have all the same new features that came with Black Ops 3. Just a whole bunch of really cool things that really provided for a nice balanced map. So for this, since Nacht was so basic, I had to go with 2 to Nacht, 5 to Shadows. Next we have training spots. Now Nacht has the sort of starting area. That's a pretty good spot to train. I do okay there. Shadows has the junction, it has the rift, it has a nice spot in the canal district. I like that part about it. I think it does better for training spots than Nacht would. So I went with 2 to Nacht, 3 to Shadows. Next is difficulty level. Now, Nacht is a very hard map, as we can all imagine. Like, all you have is your gun, really. You have nothing else to help protect you. No traps, no perks, no Pack-a-Punch, no really anything to really help you. No wonder weapons except for the ray gun, but you have to be very careful with that. Very, very, very hard. Whereas I feel Shadows is a very balanced map. It has... it's a pretty difficult map, some pretty annoying bosses to deal with, but you have a really OP wonder weapon, so it sort of balances it out. So I felt like it was pretty close to that line of not too easy, not too hard. So I went with 1 to Nacht, 4 to Shadows. Sorry. Next is Innovation. Now, of course, Nacht didn't really bring anything, except for the only thing I can really give it credit for is the ray gun. That's sort of its wonder weapon. I had to give it something for the ray gun. Shadows had the whole ritual system. It had the Marguas, the Pack-a-Punch, the Rift, a new perk, Widow's Wine. Just everything, like the Gobblegum. This was its first map. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Some really cool traps you can do. The Beast mode. Just a whole bunch, ton more than Nacht. So I had to go with 1 to Nacht, 9 to Shadows. Next we have perks. Now Nacht didn't have any perks except for in Black Ops 1 it had Mule Kick. That doesn't really count, it's not new. Shadows brought Widow's Wine, so it automatically goes to 2-0 Shadows. Next is the Wonder Weapon. Now Nacht had the OG Wonder Weapon, the Ray Gun. I mean, who doesn't love the Ray Gun? It was the first Wonder Weapon of all time. Was still one of the best wonder weapons. Shadows brought the Apothecary Servant, which is a very good wonder weapon. I know a ton of people like it, including myself. I love it, but it doesn't compare to the ray gun. Like, just in the ray gun is basically the symbol of zombies these days. So I had to go with 2 to 1 for Nacht. Next is bosses. Now Nacht didn't have any bosses except for the zombie. Shadows had the zombie. And it also had the Margua, and it had the parasites and the meatballs and stuff, which no one really likes, but it's new. So 2-0 Shadows. Next is colors. Now, Nacht was a very gray map. Not a lot going on. Just very simple, gray, sort of depressing, very depressing. But that's what they were going for, a sort of creepy map, and that's what they wanted. So. But Shadows had the whole city vibe, and it was very jazzy, 1920s theme, just really cool looking with the new Black Ops 3 engine on the new consoles. It could run a lot better, so I just felt like it did better. So I went 3 to Shadows, 2 to Nacht. And lastly, we have storyline. Now, Nacht doesn't have any storyline, but Shadows have the whole new characters with the ritual system, and with the Shadow Man, that all, and you sort of have some Richtofen thrown in there too. So very, very cool storyline, cool Easter eggs, just an overall really good experience. And that is the video for today. We have the final score is 10 to Nacht, 37 to Shadows. I'm sorry, but Nacht is eliminated, as I'm sure many of you would have guessed. So now next episode, I sort of have an explanation video of just the next round, and then we have the wildcard episode for number 15. So stay tuned for when it comes to that, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.